What's up, agents? Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to this week's vendor reset. I do these every single week. Normal vendor reset on Saturday and Cassie Mendoza update every single Sunday. So make sure to subscribe and leave a like. So let's get into this week's vendor reset. Keep in mind, guys, that TU6 is around the corner, and remember that you can re-roll attribute colors. So if you want a yellow Fenris holster, a double yellow, and you only get a blue and a yellow, maybe in the vendor reset, remember you can change the blue to a yellow. And if you find any kind of SMGs or any guns with sadist or any guns with talents that give you 30% extra damage to status affected enemies, any kind of guns like that, make sure to pick them up because they're going to be very strong in TU6, but I'll let you guys know if I see them. So let's get into this week's vendor reset. Alright, so we've got a Providence Defense backpack. This has got 18k health, not too bad, 1.5% crit damage and self-adjusting. DNH mask. This has got 258 skill power with 18% hazard protection, but it's got insulated on it. This mask is actually quite strong because this is going to be buffed. It's going to be way higher than 10%. 18% you can reroll that for around 30%, and then 258 skill power is not bad. Remember that hazard protection is going to be extremely strong, especially with agents dealing you bleeding damage, and then on top of that 30% extra damage when you're actually status affected by a bleed. Now this goes with fire as well, so don't forget about that. But remember that we need to make a build that's 100% hazard protection, otherwise you're going to be in a lot of trouble, guys. So make sure you stack hazard protection. Wyvernware holster. This has got 5.5% crit damage, 19k health, and a military RPK 74M. This has got breadbasket, accurate, and protected reload. Now you guys might have a different blueprint or anything from this crafting station. I have an LVOAC blueprint, so make sure to come and pick this up if you have it, or you might have something else. I don't know what you guys might have. It depends on what blueprints you do have in your inventory. So make sure to pick this one up or whatever blueprint you get, and make sure to pick up all the golden mods, especially for hives. Hives are going to be very strong in TU6, so you need to craft as many hive mods as you can. Alright guys, so my clan is level 30. I'll be showcasing the level 30 clan vendor. Let's see what we've got this week. Remember that if we find anything from the lower clans that is good, like we have in the past, I will post it in the description, or I will pin your guys' comments, so leave a comment if you find something better than what I have here. Alright, so we've got an RNK holster. This has actually got 14% crit chance, very nice. RNK might be viable because if you want to make a pistol build, you can have 10% hazard protection and pistol damage, so it could be a decent set. Bloodlust is also there as the talent. Wyvernware knee pads, this has got 14% skill haste. Wyvernware is going to be one of the strongest sets to run because you do get the drone skill power and the crit chance, plus crit damage. So any kind of SMG build, this is going to help you reach max crit very easily. So then you could roll whatever you want. Braced is the talent as well, while then cover, weapon handling is increased by 25%. This could be very good for console players who aren't very good at aiming. Then we're going to Overlord Armaments. Very good set, very nice for PvE. Crit damage, weapon damage, and crit chance, very low rolls. Now, Vital cannot be stacked into U6. People seem to be very confused with this. There are bugs in the PTS that obviously has ended now, but you could stack Hardened, but Vital is the one that you cannot stack. I've been hearing people say that Hardened can be stacked. The problem is, guys, is they aren't very clear about it. They do say that, yes, you can stack Hardened, but not Vital. That's what I found in the PTS, but in the live game, we're going to have to see. They can change it at any time, so we cannot be sure. So just make sure to have pieces with Hardened and Vital. You never know what's going to happen. We don't know. I don't want to tell you guys one thing and the other, but from what I hear, Vital cannot be stacked and Hardened can. But remember, it can change, and I might be wrong, so just keep that in mind. Badger Tough gloves. This has got 5% LMG, 5% rifle with 7k health. Not bad. 482 gear score. Then we got a Overlord Armaments chest piece, 5 whip headshot damage, 8% crit chance. Hard hitting is going to be very strong. I think it gives you 25% instead of 10, which is okay because on your mask alone you can get 85% DTE. So don't worry about the hard hitting nerf. It will not affect your build too much. You don't really need more than 85% DTE, guys. We can put so many other rolls on the other pieces. It's going to end up making your build stronger because you can have other things on it as well. And only on the mask, imagine 85% DTE. You can focus on headshot damage or skill power or any kind of status effect. You can do so much, so it's going to be good. Overlord Armaments knee pads. This has got 5.5% crit chance with hard hitting. Alp Summit backpack, 8% skill haste, The skill power roll is actually really strong on this. 775 is no joke. I would pick this up. The great thing about Alp Summit is you do get 20% skill haste. Very nice backpack. It's got hardened as well, so we can roll whatever we want on here. If you guys want a nice skill power backpack, make sure to come and pick this one up. I'm going to pick up a few because of that nice skill power roll. Maybe three. Heraldi Holdings holster with 45% skill haste. Very nice. Come and pick this one up. It's a gear score 500 as well. This is very good for sniper builds. If you guys are making a sniper PvE build that revolves around skill power, beautiful. Skill haste is right there. So reloading from empty, reloads all weapons, fill her up. Not bad. It could be good with LMGs or sniper rifles as well because, it takes quite a while to reload some of them. Military AKM, this has got stable and vindictive. Classic M44 carbine, very high damage roll on this gun with first blood, accurate, and rooted. Rooted's going to be very good in TU6 as well. It is good in TU5 as well. Make sure to roll this when you're making any kind of skill power builds. Officers M9A1. This has got Optimist, stable, and protected. Deploy. Custom M870, Allegro, and Optimist. Very strong talents. If you want to make any kind of good damage build, these are very, very strong, so make sure to pick these up. 180k base damage for purple, that's pretty good. So these are very nice. Now keep in mind, guys, any eyeless, sadist, and ignited, I think it is, the three status effects that apply to burn, blind, and bleed are going to be crazy strong because if you get inflicted with those status effects, people can stack the damage on their gun up to 30%. So we're going to make sure you guys remember that. I'm bringing this up again because hazard protection is going to be very strong in this game in TU6 because if you don't have hazard protection and you don't become immune, imagine you guys are bleeding 8k a second from my bleed and my sadist is dealing 30% extra damage to you, so you're pretty much dead. So make sure you guys stack hazard protection and all of those strong status effect damage weapon talents as well. The theater settlement. Let's see what he's got for us this week. Petrov defense backpack. This has got 2 for 1 skill power, 2% crit chance, 11k health, and self-adjusting. China light gloves, 6% rifle damage, 5 assault rifle damage, and capacitive. Providence Defense Mask with 28% DTE, 3% crit chance and restorative. DNH knee pads with 12% skill haste, restorative as the talent. Then I've got a blueprint, a compensator 0.45 stability. If you guys don't have it, like I said, it'll be here or it could be something else. But I've always got to show it because you never know. Maybe you guys have the same thing, depending on what blueprints you actually have. So just make sure to purchase every single blueprint that you find. The campus settlement. What have we got this week? Fenris chest piece with 12% crit damage, 3% weapon damage, 22k health, unstoppable force as the talent, and restorative as the passive talent. Okay, that's not too great. I don't know why we're getting these low rolls. You can get up to like 58%, 60,000, sorry, not percent, 60,000 health rolled on the chest piece. So on like an Alp Summit. So I wouldn't even bother, guys, with this one unless you want the talents. Overlord. Knee pads, 9.5% total armor. I think the cap is 12%. I hardly get 11%, so this is actually not too bad considering. Hard hitting is 10% DTE. Heraldi Holdings, crit chance is actually 10% on this holster. That's very low. You can get upwards of 18%. Alp Summit gloves with 6% SMG damage. Now, I'm sure you guys have got better rolls. If you don't have a better roll, come and pick this up because TU6 SMGs are going to be very strong. Dark Zone West Fender, Wyvernware holster with 6.5% crit damage, 8k health on kill. Wyvernware knee pads, 8% skill haste, hard hitting as a talent, and an MG5 with close and personal, extra, and stop, drop, and roll. Dark Zone East Fender, 511 tactical gloves, 9% AR damage, and an extra red. Now this has got Terminate, depleting an enemy's armor grants 35% skill damage for 15 seconds. Kills refresh this. This is going to be very strong. These gloves are very nice. This is one of the best pieces we've seen so far. Make sure to pick up a pair of these because 9% AR damage is not very low. I think the cap is like 12 or up to 12 or 13, somewhere there. And then you could reroll this red in TU6 for whatever else you want. So you can have a very nice pair of gloves. Even though they're 483, it's not too bad. So definitely pick these gloves up. DNH Mask with 8% crit chance, 9 damage to elites, very low. Centered as the talent. Childlight Industries Mask with, knee pads with 13% skill haste and surge, so we can stack some skill haste. Very low. It's a purple, so just keep it for the attributes if you need the attributes or the talent. M870, this has got Ranger optimized and greased. I don't know why they put Ranger on a shotgun, but anyways, not very high base damage either. Dark Zone South Fender, Fenris chest piece. This is a 453, 8% crit damage, 8 headshot damage, and 6% crit chance. This does have Berserk and Hardened on it. It's a shame all the attributes are low, and it's only a 453. Overlord Armaments chest piece with 9.5 weapon damage, 3.5 headshot damage, and hard hitting as the talent. Petrov Defense Backpack, 613 skill power, 2% crit chance, 1.5% weapon damage on the ropes and insulated. It's not too great. An 1886 fast hands extra transmission. Let me tell you guys something now. This gun does over 120k a bullet in TU6. One of the strongest rifles in the game. It's unbelievable. So make sure to pick this gun up if you want a really strong rifle. If you don't have it, come and pick this one up because it's going to be very good in TU6. I promise you guys. So that's it for the vendor reset this week. Nothing great. We did get a few good pieces, a good pair of gloves, mask, and a backpack with decent skill power. So make sure to pick up all of these. T6 is around the corner, so we're going to have to do a lot of grinding. Make sure you got all your talents and all your weapons kept, all your skill mods. I'm going to do a full video this weekend, a full guide on what to do before TU6 drops. There's a lot of things you guys actually have to do. Don't just wait for TU6 to drop. You have to get prepared for it. Like always, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more Division 2 content. I will be bringing out a big video this weekend, like I was saying, and I'll be seeing you agents in the next one. Peace out, boys.